My portion of this presentation is the interview tips and mental preparation for the actual interview. I read an article that Berkeley University wrote, and they stated, rather than allowing your imagination to work against you, think about employing tactics. And what that means is essentially when you get that phone call saying you have an interview at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, you want to imagine the best for yourself. And the reason for that is as long as you keep yourself positive and you imagine the best outcomes, you will feel the most confident and the most prepared during the actual interview. It will help you feel like you actually have it down and you know what you're doing and everything. The other thing is it's always good to just imagine yourself in the situation. Practice in the situation. I know that we all talk to ourselves, and I know that maybe while you're laying in bed right before you go to sleep, just think about everything that could possibly happen, how you're going to do things, how you're going to walk in, what you're going to say, stuff like that. It's always important to imagine the actual thing that's going to happen. The next thing you're going to want to do is practice your responses to the common questions. Almost every interview will probably have the questions like, tell me a little bit about yourself. What are your weaknesses? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or why should we pick you out of everyone else we've interviewed for this job? And the reason why it's so important to practice these responses, as silly as it sounds, you're literally just talking about yourself. But when we're on the spot trying to talk about ourselves, it's really hard for us to not repeat ourselves and not say something that's kind of dumb or maybe get stuck a little bit. So it's important that you practice those regardless of anything, what kind of job you're getting, it doesn't matter. Always practice those kinds of questions because it's more than likely that you'll get at least one of them. The next thing that you're going to want to do before the actual interview is figure out what you're going to wear. Everyone always says go business casual, and what this means is don't go over the top, but also don't look like you're going to make a